Former Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans is being accused of rewriting the story regarding her abortion she had around 2013. It was when she was married to her first husband, Courtland Rogers, and it was allegedly not an easy decision to make. Now, it appears that she may have told a false narrative and fans are calling her out on it. Keep reading for what they had to say. Jenelle Evans challenged about abortion. When Jenelle Evans was a teenager, she and her then-boyfriend, Andrew Lewis, found out they were expecting a child. It was featured on 16 and Pregnant, and she went on to welcome a son, Jace. Andrew was not around and Jenelle was too busy having a good time, so she turned over custody of her son to her mother, Barbara. Babs went on to raise Jace until he was 13 while Jenelle was out partying. She got involved in drugs and questionable partners, including Courtland Rogers. They tied the knot and she found out she was pregnant. At the time, she claimed that she had an abortion due to the situation she was in. The two divorced, and she went on to have a son, Kaiser, with her ex-fiancé, Nathan Griffith. Then, she fell in love with David Eason, and they went on to have a daughter, Ensley, but he caused her to be fired from Teen Mom. Jenelle went on to regain custody of Jace in 2023, but it was a very rocky road. Eventually, she split from David and moved to Las Vegas, getting herself rehired by MTV. Unfortunately, her past has come back to haunt her, and it is painting her as a liar. I thought she had an abortion. Courtland. They then added the comments with someone asking about the bathroom/Courtland incident. Jenelle Evans responded by claiming it was a miscarriage, and he was charged with battery of an unborn child. So, that has confused followers as to whether or not she really had an abortion or if she conveniently made it up. The tub incident. One person in the comment section claimed Jenelle Evans actually went number 2 in Courtland Rogers' bathtub as she was coming off of heroin. She then proceeded to leave it in his tub for him to find, but again, this is all alleged. So, what did fans and followers have to say after seeing the dispute as to whether it was an abortion or a miscarriage? Furthermore, could she have had both and was talking about a different incident? LMO, we literally watched her get an abortion on TV. It's just like when she and David denied that she ever had plastic surgery when, again, we saw her get the boob job on the show. She's a pathological liar. I believe she had a miscarriage with one of her pregnancies, and the other she had an abortion. There was one time they were talking about her bleeding in the shower. Yet, there was another incident regarding a bathtub. Aside from this, is the original question referencing the Kool-Aid miscarriage, or is it referencing her taking a dookie in the tub? We must remember, these are two separate bathtub/Courtland incidents. Exactly. The user talked about when she pooped in the tub and left it. Jenelle is talking about her miscarriage, where she poured Kool-Aid in the tub, took a pic, and said he caused a miscarriage. There are a lot of fine lines in this situation, and it will likely never be resolved. Some do believe she had both a miscarriage and an abortion, but either way, she will tell the narrative as she sees fit. What do you make of this, and do you think Jenelle rewrote history, or is this being blown out of proportion? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Teen Mom fans rip Jenelle Evans as ragged a mess. In recent pic, Teen Mom fans are ripping Jenelle Evans as a ragged a mess in a recent photo they saw of the mother of 3. She has been combating a lot in her life, and she is no longer featured on the hit MTV reality series. So, what was so wrong with the snap that fans called her out? Keep reading for more details. Jenelle Evans faces scrutiny over abortion narrative. Former Teen Mom star Jenelle Evans is once again under the spotlight, this time for allegations of rewriting her narrative regarding an abortion she had around 2013. During her tumultuous marriage to her first husband, Courtland Rogers, Jenelle claimed that she underwent an abortion due to the challenging circumstances she was facing. However, recent revelations have cast doubt on the authenticity of her story, leading fans to question her credibility. The complex timeline of Jenelle Evans' journey has been anything but straightforward. As a teenager, she found herself pregnant with her then-boyfriend, Andrew Lewis, a story that was featured on the MTV series 16 and Pregnant. She welcomed a son, Jace, but due to her youth and lifestyle, she handed over custody to her mother, Barbara. Barbara raised Jace until he was 13, while Jenelle struggled with drugs and questionable relationships. One of her most controversial relationships was with Courtland Rogers, whom she married. During this time, Jenelle claimed she had an abortion. The couple eventually divorced, and Jenelle went on to have a son, Kaiser, with her ex-fiancé, Nathan Griffith. She later fell in love with David Eason, with whom she had a daughter, Ensley. However, David's behavior led to Jenelle being fired from Teen Mom. Despite these setbacks, Jenelle regained custody of Jace in 2023 after a rocky road and eventually split from David, moving to Las Vegas and getting rehired by MTV. The abortion controversy. The recent controversy surrounding Jenelle's abortion narrative has fans questioning her honesty. Initially, Jenelle claimed she had an abortion during her marriage to Courtland Rogers. However, she later stated that the incident was actually a miscarriage, for which Courtland was charged with battery of an unborn child. This conflicting information has left fans confused and skeptical. The tub incident. Adding to the confusion is an alleged incident involving Jenelle and Courtland's bathtub. One fan claimed that Jenelle defecated in Courtland's bathtub while coming off heroin and left it for him to find. This incident, along with the abortion/miscarriage controversy, has further muddied the waters, leaving fans to speculate about the truth. Fan reactions. Fans have been vocal about their thoughts on the matter. Some believe Jenelle had both a miscarriage and an abortion, while others accuse her of being a pathological liar. Comments on social media reflect the mixed feelings. I thought she had an abortion with Courtland? LMO, we literally watched her get an abortion on TV. It's just like when she and David denied that she ever had plastic surgery when, again, we saw her get the boob job on the show. She's a pathological liar. I believe she had a miscarriage with one of her pregnancies, and the other she had an abortion. There was one time they were talking about her bleeding in the shower. Is the original question referencing the Kool-Aid miscarriage, or is it referencing her taking a dookie in the tub? We must remember, these are two separate bathtub/Courtland incidents. Exactly. The user talked about when she pooped in the tub and left it. Jenelle is talking about her miscarriage, where she poured Kool-Aid in the tub, took a pic, and said he caused a miscarriage. The unresolved mystery. The situation surrounding Jenelle's abortion narrative is complex and likely to remain unresolved. Some fans believe she had both a miscarriage and an abortion, while others are convinced she is rewriting history to suit her narrative. Regardless of the truth, Jenelle's past actions and statements continue to haunt her, painting her as a liar in the eyes of many.